Welcome back to the Achilles channel, everyone. Excuse me. Today I want to talk about a few things. Barack Obama talking to Latino Americans. I always get perplexed when I say, give hyphenated titles for people. I mean, I would think if I was a Latino American, I'd say, hey man, I'm an American. You want to drop that title? You want to take that label off me? Please, I'm an American first. That's what I would be. But who am I? I'm just some dumb white guy. Who happens to believe in the Constitution, so. Knuckle-dragging Neanderthal. But Barack Obama was talking to them yesterday and told them that they need to get out and vote so that they can empower the proper people to punish their enemies. Us, the American people. When was the last time you heard a president call the American people the enemy and that they need to be punished? I've never heard that before. I'm shocked that we're hearing it now and nobody's really, making a big deal about it. The American people have just been told by a totalitarian ruler that we are the enemy and we need to be punished. And they're focusing on one ethnic group. The American people are your enemy, Latino population. You need to vote so that I'll have the power to punish them. This is what he's saying. The American people need to be punished because as far as Barack Obama is concerned, that we stole this wealth in this country. That's what he believes. He believes it needs to be redistributed. He believes that spreading the wealth is redistribution, and it's the way of punishing. He'll tell you, oh, I believe that this is good for everybody, when he knows it's not. He knows it's not. He knows it's theft. He knows exactly what it is. It's nothing he says it is. It's a way of punishing this country. That's what all Barack Obama's doing. His whole term will be about punishing a nation that he feels as though is an oppressor nation. He feels as though the Latino population has been kept down. And they have. They've been kept down. They've been labeled, but they've been labeled by his group, his ideology. The people in the progressive movement have done this. And they just project it onto America. But it's really them, the control freaks who want to control every aspect of everybody's lives. Right down to dividing everybody and giving it, having everybody live in their own culture. And you live there, we'll micromanage every little aspect of it. That type of existence creates division, creates animosity, creates tension among different cultures. Because it's no longer a melting pot. It's, what do they call it? A stew. We're a stew. America is now a stew. I don't understand that. But he's creating a race war is what he's doing. It's helter-skelter. It's the Weather Underground manifesto. You don't need a weatherman to know which way the wind blows. That's what this is all about. It's all about destroying U.S. imperialism, which is really just capitalism. They just put all these big words on that. Because we're not imperialistic. An imperialistic country is a country that goes around gobbling up other countries and land. Who does that in this country? The progressives. Look what they're trying to do to Puerto Rico. They're trying to take Puerto Rico from the Puerto Rican people, who don't want to. If you ask them honestly, do you want to be part of the United States of America, they're going to say no, and they've said no. But these progressives go in there and they reword the questions, and then they give them false choices, and then they end up part of America. And that's how it's working. And so, who is the real imperialists? The progressives who hate U.S. imperialism, or the progressives who are creating U.S. imperialism by, manipulating and tricking these people into giving up their country? These progressives don't believe in national sovereignty. They're going to end this country. They're going to end the ability of the American people to govern themselves, which is national sovereignty. You ask all these leftists, they'll tell you, national sovereignty means nothing. No, of course it doesn't to you, because you're a useful idiot, and you don't realize that you hold power in this country. These people have taken it from you, and now they're going to give it to a world government. I mean, that is big. That's real. That's real loss of freedom. in a country built on freedom. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. I think it's 90% of the mortgages the federal government owns in America through Fannie and Freddie. The two banks, I might add, that were not part of the financial regulatory reform bill. Isn't that shocking? The two that got us into this, they're not even involved in that. They're not going to get regulated at all. That's because those are the two banks they're using to undermine the whole thing. The housing crisis came from there. Barney Frank, Chris Dodd, who was the other guy? Rahm Emanuel. That's where he got rich. And we need to wake up to this, people, because our country's at stake. Our national sovereignty is at stake. Our ability to govern ourselves is at stake. God bless America.